Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've done a guide, so today I'm gonna do an updated PvP guide for archers, and I'm gonna show you what skills and pals and talent trees and etc. That I'm using right now. And actually I use a different set against archers or if I'm versing warriors. And right now I'm actually just avoiding fighting mages altogether, just because I haven't really found a really good build to try and beat them yet. So if you do have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. But for now, let's get started. So first of all, let's start with PvP against archers. So just to quickly cover my stats, I do have pretty much perfect stats with 100% combo, and I do have crit rate on every single piece of equipment, and I have 4000% crit damage and 25,000% combo multiplier. So this is looking quite nice, quite healthy. For abilities, I am using Clone Strike once again. Why is that? Well, it's because ever since level 140 and this new Eternal gear, this HP boost is huge. So we have a lot more max HP. Because of that, our Clone Strike gets more HP, and it means it can actually survive the initial burst of the opponent's skills. So it can attack once again. They don't get bursted right at the beginning when the Blitz Assault is still up. So because of that, I am using Clone Strike again. And I actually pair that with this Abyssal Beast artifact and this Shark, and my Clone Strike pretty much kills the opponent very quickly. For the other skills, it's pretty stock standard. We have to use Disarm. Smoke Bomb is just really good. Blitz Assault is also mandatory. And then here, 100 Slash is really nice, especially in the late game. We have more HP, and so we get more attack from it. An alternative could be to use Worldly Snare, but personally I have had more success with using 100 Slashes. I think it yields more damage for me, at least. And for my pals, again, I'm using an ultra offensive setup. I do have both of the crit rate pals equipped with the bunny and the eggplant. If you don't have eggplant, I would probably just go with defensive pal like the turtle or angel deer. Or if you really want that extra damage, you could try and go for the octopus or maybe chicken hood as well. So you have some options there, but personally I like the eggplant, especially because it brings me really close to 100% crit rate as well as combo rate. So that's my reasoning. And for the relics, it's all pretty much stock standard. Actually, I don't know why this is equipped. We should have the Storm Necklace equipped because we want to increase our Clone Strike damage. And then that should be normal. Yeah, for this ice one, it doesn't really matter since we're not using octopus or deer or cactus or snow sprite, etc. But actually, another option that you could use instead of eggplant is snow sprite. So you can use that here, then you get to use this blue snowflake. And the best thing about versing archers with the snow general is we get to reduce the enemy attack speed by 15%. And then what else you could do? You could also just double that up by using Take It Slow and reduce the attack speed even more. You could replace here, if your Clone Strike is dying, you could replace the Clone Strike here like this, or you could kind of complement that Snow Sprite attack speed reduction by using Easy Breezy instead. So then you reduce the attack by 20% for 5 seconds. So these are some options that you can definitely do as well. And I have done that in the past and I have had a lot of success as well. But for now, let's just leave it as it is. Prayers, very normal, 5 global combo, nothing to talk about there. Now let's go through our talent tree. So for our talent trees, we actually have 2 sets that I'm running right now. One is specifically against playing versing archers, and the other one is for versing warriors. So when we play archers, first of all, we want to max our combo damage bubble, 20 out of 20, and then we want to max our attack, our defense, and our HP on all 3 pages, okay? All 3 pages. There are still some people who don't know that you can actually max all 3, so definitely max all of those bubbles. So once you have that done, what I focus on is I go into this theory page and I go and try and max this bubble. And this is really important. This is ignore combo. So ignore combo by plus 30%. That means I have a 30% chance of ignoring the opponent's combos. And especially against versing archers, as you can see now, this is why I have 2 talent tree pages. So this is very situational. It's great against versing archers, would be absolutely useless against warriors. So max this first. After you finish maxing this, then you can go back here and try and max this combo damage resistance boost. So once I get this to 20, what do I go for next? Well, I'll probably just try and slowly make my way towards Gale Barrage here at the end. So I'd probably just get 10 here and then get 5 here. Ignore evasion is really nice. And then I'd start on the other side, 10, 10, and then another 5 here, and then I would finally be able to get Gale Barrage. Gale Barrage is very expensive. I think it costs over 1,000 of these coins, Divine Feather coins. So just do know that it will take a very long time if you are aiming for this, especially after you've already maxed out something else in the other trees. But that's it for this talent tree against archers. It doesn't really matter where you start in your sorcery page. I just started here because why not? It doesn't really matter at all, because all you want is defense, attack, and HP. And then we have the talent tree against warriors. Pretty much the exact same thing. Max combo damage first, then we want to max out attack, HP, and defense. And this is on all 3 pages yet again. But instead of maxing ignore combo, we want ignore counter. And it is here in the sorcery page on the left hand side. So we want to max that first, and then we max counter damage resistance, and then we will go back into our archery page and try to reach Gale Barrage. And that's it for my talent trees. This is what I'm using, and it is working quite well. I've got quite a lot of success. Finally, we come to our mounts, artifacts, back accessories, and Avian. So if I'm versing archers, I do definitely want to use Blue Ox just because of the crowd control reduction by 30%. With artifacts, Abyssal Beast is really nice just because you have like an extra damage dealing clone, and this actually spawns normally after they use their disarm. So it can normally start attacking before anything else in the actual battle. So this is really nice as well. If I didn't have this, I would use Skyfire Wrath. This is a really nice artifact for archers. Eye of Raven is also always quite nice. Candy Gatling can be nice, and then I think yeah, most of these would be quite nice to use if you have it. So kind of just always with artifacts, just kind of use what you have, like the best possible artifact that you can use. And then for back accessories, I'm actually using this non-stop power. It's actually surprisingly quite nice because, well, it does give a 10% max HP, which lasts for 8 seconds, but the main reason is we want that extra 50% energy regen during that shield's duration. And sometimes when we're not doing enough damage and we're just waiting for our second skill rotation, this can be the deciding factor on if we get our skills back or not. But I mean, we are versing archers, so normally it is just who can kill each other first. So in that case, this divine intervention could most likely be better, since you get 3 shields and then you get some increase in your attack 3 times as well. So yeah, for back accessories, again, just kind of use what you have. You can either go for a defensive route or an offensive route. Just try not to use stuff where it takes a lot of time to ramp up, like these combo wings, because you don't really have enough time to stack 60 times of your combo, right? So you want to try and use something that has immediate feedback for your character. So I'd say let's use divine intervention against archers. And then finally, for our avian, we want to use Sunshine Bringer. And we want debuff immunity and then some nice global combo damage. And then I have also just this normal flat combo damage. And I have this extra crit damage bonus. And this is quite nice. There's 4 passives that are all beneficial for my archer. And for anyone new watching, my promotion with AppGallery for Huawei is still running, and trust me, it's completely legit. I've saved hundreds of dollars by purchasing through AppGallery instead of Legend of Mushroom itself. So if you spend money on this game, you will save quite a lot just by buying through Huawei's AppGallery store. And please know that this only works for Android right now. So how it works is we install AppGallery through this website, appgallery.huawei.com. And so we just go on it and then we download it at the top left here, and then we just press install. Once that's installed, we can open it, we sign up, and we create an account. After you've done all that, you want to go in the search bar and you want to download HMS Core, this one here. And this is the app that will create an overlay across your apps right before you make a purchase. So it allows you to use any coupons or cashback that you've accumulated, and it's also how you save money. So after you have that downloaded, make sure to uninstall and reinstall Legend of Mushroom, but through AppGallery here. So download it through the AppGallery. Once that's all set up, just go onto my personalized link here, bit.ly/jujube01, and by going here, you can claim an exclusive €3 coupon for any purchase over €5. No strings attached. And we have some other offers as well. Every time you make a purchase, it is pretty much 20% cashback, and then after that, it is 15% cashback for the rest. And then they have another VIP program where if you spend a lot of money, you actually end up receiving extra coupons from AppGallery, and that is really quite nice for the bigger whales. And then finally, you can message Nico01 on Discord, and she can give you an exclusive €2 welcome coupon for free. All you have to do is just let her know that you came to her from me, from Jujubee, and she can help you set up if you're having any problems or something like that. But it's really easy, and yeah, I hope everyone takes advantage of this deal, of this offer. It's really great. I've been using it this whole time now, and I wish I knew about it sooner, because then I would have saved hundreds of dollars, maybe even 1,000. Who knows? But anyways, that's enough of that. Let's get back into the video. So let's just do a quick run and see how we go. So we can verse some archers. So let's fight Ado. We have a little similar in stats. I'm slightly ahead in everything, so I will most likely win, but yeah, this is more just to showcase what the fight will look like. So as you can see, it was quite easy for me. He did kill my clone actually. So okay, let's try and fight Lova now. Our stats are closer together. His crit damage is strangely low. It's ultra low. Not sure why, but that's okay. He does have more combo multi and more attack. So let's see how this goes. As you can see, my clone strike does survive, and because of my Sunshine Bringer and Blue Ox, I get to attack very early. And that clone plus the clone from the Abyssal Beast, both of them start attacking really early, and they can often kill the opponent before they can even start attacking us back. So that's the whole plan with my setup. Now let's just quickly do our setup against warriors. So we will change to the talent tree for warriors, and then for our mounts we actually want to use Adapto Slime. Basically we just want to ditch Blue Ox since we don't need this crowd control reduction. They never use disarm as a warrior because they want us to attack them. So we just want to have as much defense as possible, right? So in that sense, Adapto Slime is great because we have that 3-stage effect increase. We get an attack increase, we get shields, and we get damage reduction. So this is all really nice for us. Yeah, if you don't have that, I would probably just try and go for a mount that is either very offensive or just very defensive. So a White Tiger could be nice. Blue Ox is still good in the sense you could pair the Magic Carpet with Eye of Raven. That can always be a nice combo, especially against Warrior. You could get the double blitz assault, which would be very nice. And even stuff like the Watermelon Ship or the Bee Duck, since you get an attack reduction against the enemy by 10%. But for me, Adapto Slime works the best. And then here, yeah, again, I think I will just use Divine Intervention. I don't need Sunshine Bringer here, so I would probably use something else. I do have this one, it's slightly underleveled, and I do not have 4 passives, but it still works quite well. So we'll just use Moonbound Spirit, but ideally it would be Midnight Firefly, just because it's kind of like that mini smoke bomb. But I'm still trying to find a perfect 4 passive Midnight Firefly. It's just taken a while. And yeah, everything else seems normal. So let's go and fight a warrior. We can fight the number 1, Milzy, right now. Obviously my stats are quite a bit higher than Milzy's, so it might not be fair, but normally warriors do have a much easier chance of beating archers in the first place. Okay, so as you can see, we won. We could try to fight Bruno. Bruno is very strong. His stats, yeah, is really high. He has me beat in quite a lot. So let's see if we can beat him or not. This will probably be quite hard to beat him. Okay, that was surprisingly quite close. Let's just try again. Okay, yeah, as you can see, I just beat him. So that was really nice. He does have, oh wow, you can see he has 112% evasion, so he's doing some sort of evasion build. But yeah, he has more HP, more attack, more defense. He has more counter multiplier. We have the same crit damage. And I do have him beat in crit rate and combo percentage. But apart from that, everything he has higher than me. And we just beat him in a PvP battle. So I think this build works quite well. And if you want to kind of refine it even more, you could definitely use, for example, Easy Breezy here. And then, yeah, we could go something defensive like this. We can even try to use maybe, let's say, the duck instead. And we will see how that goes. Yeah, so we still beat him. That was a little bit too close though. But as you can see, this still works quite well. I'm still winning in the end. So this definitely works for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. This is the PvP setup that I'm using for versing archers and warriors. I'm kind of just completely avoiding mages right now, just because it's so hard to beat them, because they're just so tanky and sustainable, and I haven't really found a good solid setup to beat mages yet. So like I said at the start, if you do have a setup which is really consistent in beating mages, then please let me know what it is, and then maybe I can cover it and share it with everyone. But apart from that, that's gonna be it for today's video. So I hope you enjoyed watching, I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.